Hey everybody, it's Saratoga, and this is your weekly focus card reading for the week beginning June 29th through July the 5th, 2020. So this card says, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. And I find it interesting that the word safety is on this card because that's what a lot of us are probably thinking about right now, right? Am I safe from the virus? Am I safe from all the chaos? I just want to feel like I'm safe, right? But what happens is the media keeps trying to draw us into a very negative, very fear-based energy. And our brains are very much geared to focusing on that fear-based energy because that's what the brain does in order to protect us. Like, oh, there's something threatening you. There's something to be afraid of. You need to look over there and focus on that so that you can save yourself. So what we want to do this week is reset how we have ourselves positioned on this planet. Now, all the junk that the media throws at us 24/7, that is not about our time on Earth. That's a bunch of dysfunctional, controlled, manipulative, psychological warfare that is being cast upon us literally every hour of the day. So we want to make sure we don't confuse that with our connection to planet Earth. Planet Earth is a natural organism. We too are natural organisms. So something about this week to me feels like balance, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Firstly, I want to say that the card to me is really asking us to remain focused on Ascension, because Ascension is all about the love of the universe. Your true safety lies in your alignment and your prioritizing of your spiritual awakening and your ascension journey, because that's what connects you to the actual power and love of the wider cosmos and source energy and, the whole source of love itself. So we don't want to get distracted by all of I really have to just call it psychological warfare. That's really what the media is all about. We don't want to get distracted into that and become a victim of their psychological warfare. Now, at the end of this week, on July the 5th, Sunday, we also have a full moon lunar eclipse. And this is sort of marking the end or a completion of an era of sorts. It's going to be an amplified cleansing and clearing of old energy. Also, I would say cleansing and clearing of old thought. What have you been anchored to? So let me put it this way. Take this week and ask yourself this question. What is my energy anchored to right now? Have I unwittingly become overly anchored to all the stuff the media tells me to focus on? Have I become far too distracted by all of this? Have I lost my center in terms of my spiritual awakening? Have I lost my center in terms of prioritizing my ascension journey? Ascension is the biggest story on the planet, guys. It's not the news media, okay? It's ascension. So you want to just pause and ask yourself, have I become sidelined without realizing it? Have I allowed myself to become sidelined from my true cosmic journey? If the answer is yes, what you want to do this week, especially moving into this full moon lunar eclipse, is you want to clear that out, because it means if you have done that, and I think many of us really have unwittingly, if you have done that, you want to consciously say, I intend to clear all of that out of my energy field. I intend to clear that out of my consciousness, cleanse it all, and reset in the proper alignment with the earth, the sun, and the universe. So if you see this black stone that I have here, this is called an Apache tear. It's a form of obsidian. And Apache tears are just, they're such beautiful stones. They're really good for grounding with the earth energy. but it's the natural earth energy, guys. It's not the media's psychological warfare energy that wants us to think that's what life on earth is about. Okay, that's not what life on earth is about. Life on earth is about the natural world. So this stone is really good for grounding. It's also good for cleansing and clearing old energy and old emotional baggage. So if you find yourself carrying a lot of extra baggage because the media has injected all this junk into your consciousness, use this week to clear that out. Use this week to refresh yourself, to feel like you can come alive again. And again, as I always say, you can tune into these stones through the video if you choose to. You can think of this Apache tear, this form of obsidian, as realigning your energy with the natural energy of the planet, clearing out a bunch of junk. And it's also good, Apache tears are also very good for psychic protection. They're good for protection from negative energy. So once we clear and cleanse all that junk out and we feel revitalized and renewed and alive again, and our alignment gets set right, so we're aligned with the earth, we're aligned with the love of the universe and our true ascension journey, the energy of the Apache tear protects us from taking any more of that negativity into our consciousness. Okay, so it's really a very simple message. The rose, of course, is symbolic of love. Red rose just brings to mind every time love, right? The heart. So if you're going to align with the love of the universe, how do you align with that? Through your heart center, right? Your heart center, your divine heart. I always say it's the ultimate stargate, you guys. It is the gateway to the cosmos. It really is. It's the gateway to everything. We just don't realize it because we've been taught to shut it down and ignore it. So this is a week to open your heart, clear your energy, assess where you've been, assess how can I shift my alignment back to a true center that's aligned with the planet and the universe. And this candle here, we can think of the candle as representing the sun, right? So we have the sun, we have the earth, we have the universe, we have love, we have the heart, and all of that coming together, converging together to empower us, transform our experience, bring us back into the alignment we need to be in to resume our ascension journey without all of the media distractions. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for this week. It's a very simple focus. Just remember the full moon, the lunar eclipse, that you will be feeling that energy more and more as we approach the end of the week. And just take full advantage of that, you guys. Take advantage of this moment in time where you can reset, cleanse, clear, and regain your footing in your true journey in this wider cosmos, which is your ascension journey and your spiritual awakening. And with that, I'm sending you so much love. And guys, also before I go, make sure you look in the description below, and there's a link there for a new course I'm getting ready to launch called Meditation for Spiritual Awakening, which will be such a godsend to you guys, I'm telling you, in all of this craziness. So I have a wait list. You can sign up on the wait list. I'm going to have something special for people on my wait list, an early opportunity to purchase a course if it's something you're interested in. And so yeah, go ahead and sign up. The link's below in the description. And I hope you guys have an awesome week in front of you. And I will talk to you all next time. Much love, everyone. Namaste.